Scott checking in for Andy's Man Club, Hardcore Fisherman of Hull. So yeah, this is Monday night share for Andy's Man Club. It has been a roller coaster week. It's been amazing and it's been bad. So yeah, the amazing parts have been just enjoying life. I've started restoring this bass guitar thanks to my mate James, has been helping me from the club. I was on about restoring this guitar, and I've been spreading the word about mental health again for National Suicide Awareness Day, which was Saturday. That was a good thing, and I've done lots of good things this week, well last week, for the positives, and that's been real good. And then suddenly was Saturday, you see me, I remember doing my live streaming and stuff on here, and doing my live stream on Facebook and stuff. And I went out Saturday night to Spiders, as I do, with Ricky and his friend who come out with us, this woman. So we went out there and apparently had a really good night, but I can't remember what happened Saturday night. I don't know if my drink was spiked or what, but I really did not have a good time. I woke up Saturday morning, basically, not Sunday morning, should I say. I woke up Sunday morning about, what time would it have been? Nearly 3 o'clock, just after 3 o'clock or something like that it'll have been. And I woke up in my bathroom, sick all over me. Bear in mind, I haven't had a drink. All I've had is soft drinks, Coca-Cola, pints of Coke all night, so that's all I'd had. And for some reason, I wasn't myself. I don't know what had happened, but I wasn't myself. I must have, but it was like somebody had taken over my body, and I was trying to kill myself. Basically, I was having a real bad time. I couldn't use my mobile, I couldn't do anything. All I was thinking about was trying to fight what was happening to me in my body, but whatever it was wasn't good, because I had voices in my head telling me to kill myself, and that was even worse because there was like a rave going off in my head, people trying to take my life, and this other guy had taken over my body. It was unbelievable because I was fighting this unforeseeable thing that I couldn't see. Basically, I couldn't see this illness. I couldn't come out of my own body. I couldn't fight whatever it was. It's like this bloke just took over my body, and I got all my pills out and everything. I was about to end my own life with an overdose of all my pills and everything, and it wasn't good. I was really struggling through the morning. I couldn't access the internet. I couldn't access the phone because the other guy had taken whatever was happening to me. It was another bloke that had taken over my body, and I could not do anything about it. I had like 5% of my life left in me to fight, and I had to deal with 5% of that. I had to use that 5% to try and gain control of my body, and all I could think about was Andy's Man Club, my friends from the club, my friends who I go fishing with, all my family, my dog Marley, and I was thinking about everything, trying to gain this recovery, to try and recover my body, to get to the phone, to try and get in touch with the crisis team, and get help for myself, which I managed to do that around about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that. I got to the phone. I finally regained a sort of enough control to grab my phone, to stop myself from killing myself, which wasn't a very good thing, really. I didn't want to kill myself because I've been in such a good place, and I can't understand why that happened. So it was a really tough time for me, and I hadn't been home yet since Sunday morning. I've been staying at my mate Ricky's from the club. Big shout out to Ricky Bolton, he's an amazing guy. He took me back to his house and he said, well, you're going to stay at mine. I've been to Hull Royal. Shout out to the crisis pad at Mind on Bev Road. They took me straight in there and stuff, and 2 blokes seen to me in there and talked to me and made me see sense, and it was explained you've been spiked. At least that's what everyone's saying, so I'm taking it as I must have been spiked. So yeah, it wasn't good, but big shout out. I'm going to do some shout outs now. So But first of all, I'll just finish what I was saying about what I was going to do. So I got to Hull Royal in the end. I was rushed there, told to go there as quick as I could, really, by the out of hours doctors team, and that was a tough one, really. So I've managed to get there, and I've had scans and all that. Plus my chest has been playing up, which is part of this system. I was coughing up blood, and I've had this cough for a while, and like razor blades down my chest and all that, which hasn't been really good. I've not been eating. I've been feeling really bad with this, whatever it's been. So they sent me for some scans to have that checked out. I've got to go see a neuro throat surgeon or something, and I think I'll have to have a camera down my throat and stuff. The 50-50 whether it could be throat cancer or not. So they found a lump under my arm, which doesn't look good. Could that be the throat cancer spreading somehow? I don't know. This lump don't look good. So if it is throat cancer or whatever, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Well, it does. I do get a bit worried, but I'm trying to keep positive for the channel, you see. But it is a bit worrying if you find out you've got throat cancer or whatever, if it is what it is, and you end up finding that out. That is going to hit me a bit. I've come so far in life from surviving suicide to not want to die, to people trying to kill me, you know what I mean, or whatever they've given me. It didn't react with my mental health. They didn't mix together, whatever it was. It really took me out. So, but I've come through that, and I've shared that tonight, and that's brought me in tears, because near enough I was in tears. It's a strong thing. So I'd like to say thanks out to the NHS, because they really looked after me and mind and all that, and my friends. Big shout out to my mate Roger from the club. Roger, thanks a lot, mate. Ricky Bolton, James, there's so many. There's Gareth from AMC. There was Wayne Barham, my good mate. There was so many. I'm just trying to think of all the people that really helped me out. The two guys from mine that got me into the mindset of your body's taken up back control. It was probably Spike. They was amazing. There was the crisis team on the phone. They helped me. There was Neil. Big shout out to Neil, because Neil's just like a rock to me. Neil, you're a great guy. John Ghost Rider, he's helped me out. Amazing guy. He always helps me out. He knows when I'm ill and shit. So big shout out to John Ghost Rider, John Johnson. Neil, as I said, me and Neil are going to do the little meet next week, because it's bank holiday because of the Queen's death. So we're going to go to, there's a little meet going off at the New Clarence down at back in that new theatre. So I'm going to help Neil do that. So me and Neil will be doing that little one as a brotherhood meeting for the brothers. So that'll be a good one. And yeah, just everybody that was with me on the Facebook private group that supported me. And I didn't advertise it on the main page on Facebook, really. I didn't really want to bother everybody. I was just like, I'd advertise it in our club, which is a private club, to try and sort through it. And Ricky, I didn't want to bother everybody in the world and go on YouTube and explain, because it's only been a little bit. But I was in Hull Royal for quite a bit yesterday, really. And yeah, I found, so whoever spiked or whatever did happen to me, it didn't work, because it's made me actually a lot better, really, because I've got help with my chest. I found out that I could have throat cancer maybe or something. I'm going for this emergency appointment thing. I found out a lot of stuff about, I've got more help with my mental health, so it's good. So thanks to everybody and that. So it's a little bit longer share tonight. I just thought I'd explain a few things and explain that I'm okay now. I've passed the suicidal part of it. That wasn't me, that was someone else that came involved. That was not me. I've not wanted to die or anything, because I'm in a good place. I don't want that. So I'm not going back to spiders. That's a good thing. I'm back to fishing again. I'm going pond fishing tomorrow, East Park, to just have a mess around with my pole for a bit and do a bit of pole fishing and enjoy that. And yeah, I'm back on track again. I'm just staying away from clubs and stuff like that where things might go wrong. But apparently I did have a good night on Saturday, which was amazing. I had an amazing night. I talked to some woman, bird or whatever, I want some nice bird, and did do swap numbers and stuff, and I did alright, really, I think. Well, that's what she said, I did alright, and we'd gone for crumpets and all that sort of thing. So I think all in all I've had a good night. I wish I could remember what happened, but I just physically can't remember. That's the upsetting part. That something wiped me out and made me such a different person. And to be honest, I had like 95% of me was trying to kill me, really. Now I was 5% to save my life, and that was tough, that. But no, I thought I'd do a share, and I'm still trying to get the video sorted. I've been back in touch with my provider and stuff, and I'm really getting stuff sorted out. But yeah, I just thought I'd do my little vlog as I do every Monday to let everybody know. A lot of the people from the club do watch it. They might not be subscribed or whatever. Well, a lot of them are subscribed. I might not be able to comment or what, but I don't mind that. That is just brilliant that people do talk to me about my shares on a Monday, and they come and say what an amazing little video you done. I'd just like to shout everybody, you know what I mean. Andy from the club, Andy, you're a brilliant guy and you've helped me out, mate, with your comments and stuff. You're a nice guy. Everybody, you know, that's suffering, going through mental health, you know, you only truly know who your friends are when you've been through a bad trip like that. You know who your real friends are, man. And Ricky, mate, you've just like, wow. John, Ghost Rider, cheers, mate. You know who your proper friends are when you're in a bad place. But I've been in some good places, so you could say to yourself, right, I don't need to go to the club now, I'm feeling better. But if I'd have said that, I don't think I'd survive that, honestly, on Sunday. I don't think I'd have survived through that attack. I wouldn't. But the club and thinking about all my friends and stuff brought me back round to save myself. And plus my medication's going to get changed. I don't have to take that, which I've stopped taking because that didn't work. I'm going to get a lot more help. So yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. I don't know if that's you, Ricky, and that's Andy, that one, sorry, that was Andy, and then Rick's come on. Andy's just done the one chip challenge. Big shout out to Andy, mate. You've just done the big spicy one chip challenge, the new version of it, and that is hot. He seemed to enjoy it, like he's just wolfing it and licking the packet out, Andy was. He's going to fail that in the morning, mate. He's going to have the shites, our kid. And thanks a lot, mate. If that, I'm guessing that could be you, Ricky, to be honest. I'm thinking it is, but yeah. Cheers, Ricky, mate. You're a legend, mate. You're a great guy, and you really made me feel like there is nice people out there in this world, and that was hard for me to go through that situation because I've survived suicide. I didn't want to go back to my whatever I want those times because I'm a good guy, really. So yeah, landlocked sea fishing. Easy, Rob. I hope you're alright, mate. And I'm just explaining, you might have to come back a little bit if you want to watch a little bit, but I'm still here, mate, and that's a good thing. Whatever happened, but they can't get rid of Mr. Senior that easy. The hardcore fisherman of all, they can't get rid of me that easy. With my good friends around me, I'm well happy. I'm okay now, mate. You'll have to watch back and go through that, what from the thingy when it goes back up. You can be able to watch through, I guess. So no, I'm really good now, and I'm proud of myself for accepting the help and getting to that phone and fighting through that time I had where I was locked out of my own body. I'm proud of myself for doing that and getting the help I needed straight away, which saved me from what was going to happen. So yeah, it's going to be daunting, but I'm going to go back home in a minute, sit down, have a cup of tea or hot chocolate and get myself a bag of crisps and just relax for a bit. And yeah, I'm going to call my sister, talk to my mum, because I hadn't really explained much to my mother. I told her a little bit of my episode, but I want to explain to my sister and my mum so things are all clear, and tell her not to worry about the opposite, that it could be what it is, it could be not. I could be clear of what it is, it could be just something totally different, but until I've had the cameras and all this stuff down my throat and all these checks, then there's nothing much we can do except for just 50-50. But either way, I'm going to be alright. You know, I'm going to have to be alright. I've got good support around me that can help me, so I'm really glad. And yeah, so thanks to everybody from the club and everybody who supported me, and all the fans of the channel, all the true die-hard fans, especially you, Rob, big die-hard fan of the channel. I know you love it. and I always just support the mental health scene, and I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up, certainly not. But more fishing, and I might do a live stream tomorrow from East Park Pond, doing a bit of fishing. I might be able to go live if the signal's good in there. I think it should be. I might do a bit of a live stream from the pond and enjoy that sort of thing. You might be able to watch me do some pond fishing sometime tomorrow. But I'm going to have to shoot because it's like gone 9 o'clock. It's like nearly 9:30. I've still got to get home yet. I'm on with the marina. I've got my pond fishing chair here, which is me good chair. I'm looking forward to using that tomorrow and sitting down and not sitting on the floor. I've been to a workplace to pick that up, and I've helped my mate Graham strip his bike down and sand it all back so it's ready for painting. He's going to get that painted and he's happy about that. So I've kept busy today, and everyone's been supporting me, especially Ricky, man, who was like upset about me earlier because I didn't answer my phone. But sorry mate, I left my phone on charge in the workshop and went next door to the next workshop to help Graham, and yeah, had it on silent by accident. Didn't mean to frighten your kid, but yeah, I'm good. So no, thank you all so much for your support. It's been an amazing thing to do. I will do, mate. I've got now on as the work thing until Wednesday again, because the trip, apparently the project's not running or something, but then Paul's doing the furniture project. I'm like, how's that work out? I don't know. If there's no furniture programme, and why is Paul doing the furniture programme? I couldn't work that out. But either way, I'm not bothered, because I get to go into the system and do some fishing and relax and clear my head for a bit and enjoy the relaxation. So no, thanks a lot everybody. Just remember, it's okay to talk, guys. I have struggled, but I managed to talk about my issues tonight, and I managed to get myself help, which was a bad thing for what happened to me on the Sunday. So I'm grateful that I did so, and I didn't let myself go to the way I was going. So no, I'm so grateful for everybody. Just remember, guys, we're all here for each other. If someone's down, then check on them. And the main thing is, check on your friends and family. Check on them daily. If you don't hear from them and you can't get hold of them, go around to their house, mate, because if it had happened for me, I don't know if anybody would have. How long had I been in my flat without somebody noticing? But people would have missed my live stream tonight and stuff. People would have known there was something not right. I know they would have. Get out. Sorry about that, but yeah. It certainly is good. It certainly is good crack for the laugh. But no, I'm so grateful that I managed to get through what I got through, and I'm here to tell the story to you guys. So don't be ashamed, guys. If you are struggling, it's okay to say, "Oh, I'm fine. I can get through this. I'll be fine." But man, it doesn't cost now to talk to somebody. It doesn't cost a single penny to say, "Look, mate, I'm having a bit of a bad time. Can I have a chat?" It doesn't cost now. You don't be ashamed to talk to somebody else. If it means helping you, the only best way is talking. I think you've got to talk to someone, family members, friends. Let people know you're having a bit of a struggling time. You need a bit of help. There's nothing embarrassing about it. You don't have to be ashamed of yourself because you're accepting you need a little bit of help. We all need help, man, with something or one or the other. I've bumped into a friend called Tristan. Big shout out to Tristan. He's a real good guy and he's South African, and he's asked me to go to Time Bank and have a look at his bike for him because he's got this new bike and he needs a wheel doing on it and stuff like that, and that's going to be his mode of transport. He hasn't got any way of getting around. He doesn't have a lot of money, so I'm going to go and help him out with that. As a good friend, you help your friends, look after each other, and I'll see you all next week. I'm on a positive again, so thank you all so much. You all take care, look after your mental health. Remember, it's okay to talk and don't give up. And the top tip for this week is, just remember, when things get hard, talk to family, friends. Peace out, everybody. All take care, look after yourselves.